when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away such childish things. That was in 1 Corinthians 13, written by the Apostle Paul. Now, my thoughts, my heart today is in the place of thinking about base desires and those things that we do as children, pettiness, seeing somebody has a toy that we weren't interested in, and then all of a sudden when somebody else is playing with it, it's like, that's mine, I need it, not being able to share, you name it, anything that a child does that's not something that's not good mannered, it's petty, it's small behavior, it's things we only do as kids, right? Supposedly. I mean, my own sister wouldn't even hold my hand during prayer, for family prayer, because my hands were clammy and she didn't like how I feel. So it's just like these petty little things, these segregations, these lies, these cheatings, these stealings, these making excuses. Kids do that. Kids do that. But some of us, you know, and I was thinking about what are kids, you know, like what mode of mentality are they in? They're in the growth state, they're in the learning state, and they're in survival mode. They're not really in the state of strategy. You know what I'm saying? They're sort of in the flow of things. They're not necessarily building. They're not using their forethought because that part of their brain hasn't been developed yet. Manipulation should be recognized as what it is. It's somebody who believes they can't get what they want by asking for it. So to me, that's very childlike. If you can't figure out how to verbalize and be direct, you have a lot of self-knowledge to get through. So what is my point? How do we get out of this? Well, we have to meet ourselves. We have to get out of our own way. We have to discover how to jump track. I was in conversation with another astrologer, Cassie from Cassie Nova's World. I believe that's her tag, but I'll tag you in this. Why not? So I was talking to Cassie, and I said the phrase, getting out of my own way. Until I got out of my own way, I was a miserable person. And she wanted me to expound on what that meant. And so I've been really thinking about it, and the trajectory it took for my brain from growing up as an adolescent into an adult and being married during that weird time and trying to formulate who I was in the middle of that, and then finally really meeting myself in my early 30s. To put it in astrology terms, getting out of your own way means working in tandem with your Saturn instead of against it. And in layman's terms, and people who don't speak astrologies, it means, like Paul Bryson says, listening to that internal notification. It's your conscience. It's that thing that you know deep down inside is right or wrong, or something that you keep saying in the back of your mind you need to quit doing, or something you need to improve. It's something you'll hear yourself saying to other people in conversation casually, I know I need to work on that. It's something that you actually need to turn around, backtrack, and do the work on. And you've said this 1,000 fucking times. Getting out of your own way is actually making lists, showing up for yourself every day, and doing just that. It means learning how to regulate your own nervous system. It means being fucking disciplined and responsible, and nobody wants to fucking do that because it doesn't feel fun at first. It's hard to figure out where the freedom lies in setting a routine and being disciplined, but I promise you, the feeling of catching up to on your internal to-do list and seeing it come to fruition and seeing yourself take those baby steps and make something of it down the road, because you really don't have to take it all in one big bite. That's something we do to sabotage ourselves and get in our own way, is take it all and think we're going to do it all today or tomorrow, and it gets overwhelming. We have to break it down in smaller bits than that, and that's working in tandem with your Saturn. That's making sure you're getting out of your own way. It's like you'll learn that the feeling of discipline tastes so much sweeter than the feeling of rotting and being stagnant. The feeling of crossing things off of your list feels so much better than mounting anxiety because you didn't take out the trash like you needed to a couple days ago, and those bags are just piling up. For example, just an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting those things off of your back, off of your own back, those tasks that nobody else can do, living your life to your best ability every single day, hitting the best you can do every single day. Like, you will change your whole... I know people won't love it. I'm not here for them, I'm here for me. If I was here for them and trying to be liked, I would be nothing. Sew this all together. We have to be courageous enough and brave enough to stop being little babies and get out of our own way and start making decisions like somebody who loves themselves would make, and talk to ourselves like a grown-ass adult who you love and want to take care of and prevent bad things from happening to. When you start breaking it down like that, it sounds really fucking simple, doesn't it? So why are we doing it?